Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and everything and amazing Propagandacast. With me, your host, Imperial Dane, the one and only Master Propaganda Heroes like Defender of the Fatherland. Off here to 1v1 on Taranto Coastline in the south, it is Jesulin. Fighting here for freedom, democracy, and liberty here with the US 8th Infantry Division. North, it is Jpeg here with Deutschland, the Fatherland. Here with the 44th Reichsgrenadierdivision, Coh und Deutschmeister with a rare sighting of breakthrough Durchbruch. Been a while since I feel like we've seen this battle, it's been so much mechanized in Italian coastal as of late. So, and a bit of Luftwaffe splashed in as well for good measure. We're off here till 1v1, and as always, big hearty thanks to my patron supporters for the continued generous, heroic, and fantastic support of the Propagandacast. Keeps making all these videos possible. A big thanks to commenting and liking the videos as well. Really helps a lot with the YouTube algorithms. So off we are here, Jesulin with the weapon support center, 30 cal start. This is the breakthrough opening here from Jpeg. Will we seeing MP40s? Only time will tell. For now, Jesulin races ahead here. 30 cal there engaging the Grenadiers here, already running here. Jpeg's attempt to grab the fuel point here. He didn't get like any sandbag stuff, but he does manage to get out of the range there. Second 30 cal knife for Jesulin. Already here, this could indicate heavy weapons, as that obviously synergizes a lot with, 30 caliber machine gun builds here, so we'll have to see if he actually goes for that, or if Jesulin does have other plans here. Meanwhile, they're pushing for the southern fuel victory point already here. Grenadiers signing out here, perhaps hoping the Americans make an attempt to grab the fuel point. Second Grenadier squad stands ready. Up north here, both players do have some light action, but they're clearly having all their attention, or most of it, focused here on the southern half of the map. And there you go, 30 cal there spotted. Now we see Jpeg trying to flank enemies, maybe run into 30 cal here. Bad timing here for Jpeg, but fortunately there's a rock nearby, he can hide his Grenadiers in the shade behind. North Grenadiers going for the northern flank here. I think Jesulin spots the Grenadiers here. Need to get into heavy cover or out of there. Now in the south, they bypassed the 30 cal. At least thought they bypassed. No! Now they got it. Close though. And another Grenadiers group for Jpeg. Infantry support center for Jesulin. We'll soon have to see if Jpeg actually intends to go for any MP40s. Or if, like so many Wehrmacht players before me, just doesn't bother with the upgrade. Oh, it does? I think, was it a flamethrower? No, it is actually the MP40 upgrade on the way for the Grenadiers. There's the 30 cal up to get flanked here. Apparently, Jesulin did not anticipate that Jpeg might actually move back down here, deal with the 30 cal there on his full point. Smart play there, so by Jesulin. Up north, the Grenadiers pushing for the scouts. Pioneers got the victory point, they of course secured. There's a lot of sort of poking back and forth between the two sides so far, probing out the defenses and the reactions. Jpeg following up here with the Luftwaffe company here.
Enemy movement near a victory point.
He's going for a sprint, looking to flank the 30 cal, though I think Jesulin might have sensed it, or just had a good idea that could happen, but unfortunately the 30 cal sets up the wrong angle. So it is quickly dispatched here. Jpeg here looks like he's winning some of the early engagements now. The Luftwaffe company, 2/3 of the way done. There you go, scouts been run off with the MP40 Grenadiers. Got rapid production, who's clean tank to Russia at 2-1 here as we got a half track for Jesulin. Freedom and democracy.
Is under attack. We must act.
Where Jpeg walks with confidence towards this battle group, shows Jesulin meanwhile is a bit
A victory point is under enemy control now.
certain, it seems. 2-1 on the way here, though, at least he's hiding it. 2-1 there, 1/3 of the way done. And of course can come up pretty fast courtesy of rapid production.
Reports of enemy movement near our
Southside
victory
captures the
point.
Pioneers, 30 cal backing up that little adventure.
We've lost a scout squad.
And up north, scouts see get perforated by German troops, decimated and destroyed.
Defend our victory
2-1
point.
arriving,
We're
and we
losing
also got the half-trick out here for Jesulin,
it. Sector gone. We must take it back.
champion of democracy.
They have taken our victory point.
199 is 154. Southside English caught with the 2-1 around it.
Claimed by the enemy.
There you go, heavy weapons for Jesulin as expected in the end.
Carried out.
Really converting his half track into an assault half track. And he's also just quickly getting out there, leaving just one grenade to grab the fuel point. He'll try and render it a bit longer for the American take. A bit risky, honestly, here, the longer he keeps around with the grenadiers, particularly Jesulin is upgrading that half track here. Wow, he's actually going for 40 more risky options in the grenades start the building, hoping to buy enough time, but they're still unhealthy. I think Jpeg here realizes that was not an ideal movement that can actually cause the grenadiers for no real good reason. The south here, 30 cal being handed down here, but the 2-1 here.
Bazooka squad, reporting in.
There we go. The Bazooka team are ready for Jesulin. Engaging in the armored car. Unira poking forward, grenadiers also on the move again. Here we got a flak 30 following up here for Jpeg and Germany. Leipzig, if he goes for any further MP40 upgrades, so he decides to upgrade his armored car, maybe something else, but just go for mines. Mines are great after all, so Jpeg laying down a bunch of those. I think, particularly the opponent having a half check out, not an entirely bad idea. But there you go, M16 upgrade done for Jesulin. In the south, armored car dealing with engineers here. Pulsing back those Yankees. Like 30 almost done there for Jpeg. And he's moving about.
Where'd you need a 30 cal?
30 grenadiers moving forwards. .193 is 140 feet. We got bunkers for Jpeg running with that crucial healing there.
Location secured. All quiet. Enemy contact. Where's he at?
Captain on the line from another Bazooka team here for Jesulin to counter the German motorized threat here. Second flak 30 cal there holding up still all of Jpeg's infantry, noting no Jaegers yet or anything like that. He may be considered going for a mechanized assault group or just going to go straight for like a target tank. We'll have to see, of course. He's going for a flank here against the flak 30, but there you go. Not quite working plus the damage, but there you go. They're getting about to get suppressed again with the flak. The 30 cal, and there you go. The years in their failed attempt to flank the flak 30. Instead, get flanked over and left quite well destroyed. Painful blow there to Jesulin. This means he's got no engineers for the minesweepers. Thus, certainly could encourage Jpeg to lay down a lot of mines. Mines no matter what, but especially now that his opponent doesn't exactly have easy access to any minesweepers. Getting flanked by the Bazooka team this time around. Bold move here for Jesulin. He clearly believes in the Bazooka team and believes in destroying that flak 30. Meanwhile, medic bunker, they're ready for Jpeg. Obviously, then he's swarming with 30 cal sensing a exposed flank here. Jpeg is more than happy to grab it. 2 thumbs up. There you go, grenade assault here. Total of 6 steel hunter out there. Rip through the remaining gunners, leaving the machine gun very much property of the German army. 193 to 108. Rough there for Jesulin. We'll have to see what follows up next. But spot on for Jpeg, so that is very likely looking like a Vilbint. Robbers of Martyrs, and then probably stalling into the target. 30 cal, there's the flak 30. So there you go, M16 here. We could see, yes, Jpeg loses the flak 30 crew. Might actually see the gun handed over to the Americans, which certainly would be a bit painful here for Jpeg.
Weapon has been decrewed.
Already decrewed, needs to get someone else to recruit it then. But he did get the 2-1, which does represent a bit of a stinging blow there to Jpeg. He loses his certainly most mobile element, so that way you don't contain any movements on the flank here. Jesulin, so thumbs up, there's Jesulin, where that is quite frankly big. There you go, another attempt he had it. If he had any upgrades in the scouts, I would certainly recommend dropping a smoke grenade before trying to top it off. Or he might just fire a white phosphorus rocket to grab that coverage. Unless, of course, he intends to go for the central charge. You never know. But all the way, Black Pants the other way for Jpeg. The Vilbint is driving. The second out of 3 Flak Panthers based off the Panzer IV chassis, of course, with the followed by the
Enemy forces are
Ostwind.
converging on
But
a fuel
perhaps
point.
less common on that is the Möbelwagen, which is sort of the predecessor to the Wirbelwind and the Ostwind, and which basically, you know, could have featured either the two guns that was used in the later tanks, but sort of had like sides and the truck then be sort of lowered to then fight ground targets, which obviously exposed the crew a bit more. It was sort of like an early design there, so bit of a fun one. Meanwhile, nothing further to Jesulin, but definitely I think saving up here with the Pershing heavy tank. Machine guns exchanging heavy fire, flak punches down again, deep here. Don't need the anti-tank teams to deal with that. And we got here Jesulin going for the tank depot.
Converted rapidly in the field.
Thumbs up. There you go, flak puncher strikes with his 4. Filling the autocannons there, ripping through American forces like hot knife through butter. There you go, letting loose here. Depot slowly getting ready. Pioneers right here with the flak 30. Great haul here for Jesulin. He's being hammered here by the 450 comes on the M16 there. Shooting Mr. Flak Panzer. Getting awfully close, risky here, particularly getting some on the second charge block at the same time, but no. Gets suppressed here by the MG. And the Flak Panzer survives. Close call there to take for Jpeg. Got another Wirbelwind away for him. There you go, machine gun team in trouble here with the M16. But up north here, Pioneer's busy. There you go, tank depot right around the corner.
We have command points that need allocating.
The South Grenadiers going for the captain. Swinging in with MP40s, noting none of the other Grenadier squads have been upgraded. We'll receive transfer orders. Yes, I mean, Mark continues his little odyssey towards the Pershing heavy tank.
Commander, we've lost the sector.
As for Jpeg, I'm assuming he's also just going for the Tiger tank. I mean, he could surprise us with the Command Panzer IV, but despite being, I think, quite a good person, it does tend to get a little confusing, just the Tiger tank. Flak Panzer's catching the flak for the crew here. In a bit of a sticky spot, we got another bazooka team here ready for Jesulin, 3rd bazooka team. This is bazooka team 3, pushing the Germans.
Entire gun crew has been killed.
Far away. The next team joining in the bazooka team in 4th here. This is bazooka team 3. Going to get pushed back here by heavy flak fire. American forces like blocking. Meanwhile, as all this happening up north, we do have some light happening from either side against each other. Flak Panzer take further bazooka damage here, courtesy of Jesulin's bazooka teams. There you go, flak further group is taking so much damage here from the Germans, so it's quite frankly, I think a waste of manpower. But Jesulin's trying to capture it without some sort of screen in front of it first. We're clearing out the Germans. Neither of which were basically happening there. Up north, these scouts catch the Pioneers, seeing the other Pioneer squad could run the victory point soonish, but still, Jpeg applying the pressure to Jesulin. Getting resource lead now. Leads.
We're done here.
See what happens next. Focus on Friday. There you go, flak ready back in action. Well, they're ripping through the Pioneers as they attempt to repair the flak panzers, and then they're getting sprayed with heavy flak fire from the Wirbelwind in return. Yep, bazooka team's another flak 30 here for Jpeg, clearly not giving up on his flak 30 dreams. Sherman's on leave for Jesulin, the first tank team brought in to engage with Jpeg's Wirbelwinds and his infantry. And with Jpeg currently having no real anti-tank weapons, Sherman's going to be quite nasty for him. And of course, he can like rush out a Marder, I think, and that's likely what Jpeg will do. But even that will take at least a brief moment, even with rapid production. He's going for a Marder, perhaps sensing the timing might be a good idea to get a Marder out. That's honestly, I think, not a bad read on the situation. As all this happening, Jesulin is just constantly grabbing up all the north-south map here. Opponent, thumbs up. Marder 3 almost done. Meanwhile, Sherman has been mobilized here for Jesulin. Freedom and democracy.
A munitions point is being attacked.
Munitions being nabbed. I don't think that we actually have some mines out of
command points that need using.
either player action. I do think that's a bit of an oversight on both sides. In case of Jesulin's loading like 350 munitions. He could be laying down a lot of mines, and simply so could Jpeg with 254. I mean, I don't think there's much of an excuse for them to not lay down some mines. I mean, Jpeg is intended to go for like at least one blitzkrieg, there's still plenty of missions that could be used on mines. You want to upgrade all the munitions with MP40s, still munitions to spare to lay down mines. So I do think Jpeg needs to lay down some mines, and quite frankly so does Jesulin. Finding the Rochefort country in the southern half of the map here. More flak 35 there versus the other flak 30 people into the south flank here, no tank nearby. Can of course upgrade the M16 to the M10 half-tech, goes to the battle group. Can't try to show course that's what Jesulin wants, considering it. 30 wiped again, Bazooka team capturing, they're again they're low and healthy, so quite frankly very risky play there with Jesulin, also just how risky to speak wasteful. And then go back to the flag 30 Sherman rushing in here, Bazooka team is charging to cover rounds there. Far from north, Jesulin's just going way there. Bazooka team down, heavy loss here to Jesulin, and the flag 30 got destroyed. Jpeg. Again with more field points and nobody might want to
Territory point is no longer under our control.
At this point, it definitely does look like both players are aiming for their big tank. It's just Jesulin's going to be hitting his faster than that Jpeg.
Our victory point. We're losing it.
And using Northwards.
They've captured a victory point.
On 93 in the 12.
We've lost control of a sector.
Following up, planning getting past, trying to actually lay down mines. Trying to give Jpeg for one time, it does try to lay down mines and gets shot at. 193 within 11.
One of our sectors is now in enemy hands.
Jesulin continues to maintain good victory point control, but in other ways he's somewhat a bit behind. He can go for another Sherman soon, but I mean, looking at the command points of what he's doing, he's opting for the Pershing, so I'd be a bit surprised if he's decided to go for another Sherman now. Meanwhile, Jpeg here got another Marder field away. He's sensing armored things coming his way. Sensibly enough, there he goes, second Marder field Model M, which was the last model of the Marder field series.
Tracking them on 300
Jesulin
points.
with the more bazooka teams. He is a true bazooka team believer.
Bazooka squad reporting in.
Slowly things progressing here. Both players are definitely, I think, taking a few steps back here. Slowed down the match a bit in tempo. Planning the next move. The Marder team might be able to charging in here. Jpeg has decided it's time to attack in the name of Das Vaterland. Heavy damage being taken on the flag pants scale. Also been caught a bit up on it. Also finally get something approaching the flank attempted with Jpeg there. As a whole, it does appear like he's in somewhat caught off the attack. Wow. Jesulin continues to inch ever closer to the Pershing heavy tank. Continue to maintain an impressive lead over his opponent. That is something Jpeg may of course want to resolve in the near future.
We have command points waiting for use. One of our munitions points being neutralized.
Jesulin very, very close to the Pershing. I mean, he's almost got the fuel and the manpower. Sure.
We've lost control of a sector.
The Zuka team's routed, going on their own. They're certainly not the most technically emergent with the flak panzers, flak 30s. To counter panzers, they definitely have to be concentrated. Definitely want something so at least you negate something. Going full bazooka mania. Got one flak panzer there, just swarming with bazooka rockets. Splopping about effectively there.
A fuel point is being seized by the enemy.
Another tactical win there for Jesulin. Another
Heavy
tactical slap across the
M26
face with
Pershing tanks are
Jpeg.
available to run the enemy through. Territory point is no longer under our control.
Healthy Pony is busy.
Objective's clear. Repairs complete. Taking round. Enemy CP in sight.
Germans ring about here, 477 to an 80.
Coming through. Cover high water.
Just going to the
Sector
captain.
lost. No contact.
Brief moment of quiet. One small boat player starting to dance more about it than actually finding out. And there you go. Jesulin's got his Pershing up. Jpeg still has some time for calling the mighty Tiger Panzerkampfwagen. So at least for now, Jesulin's Pershing will be ruling the roads and streets of this coastline. Its 19mm gun. And Jpeg's definitely setting his out resources with the Tiger tank as well, make no mistake. 160 bombs to an 80. North Sherman with pilot engineer support riding some of the Germans here. I think seeing any minus out of Jpeg there, but he's also floating a lot of munitions. Jesulin's floating like even more munitions. Again, they just no real mining going on even by the player. A bit of a shame there. There you go, big pursuit swarm backed up at the Pershing, flat pants spinning on the flank here, charging the Martyrs here, like 30 kilometers down, popping suppressive fire, but against the Pershing, that will, I think, fall woefully short of actually achieving anything. The Pershing's gunnery this time around does appear to also be woefully lacking, but there you go. One shot goes through, and immediately Jesulin's pursuit team sets about wrecking the flak 30 alongside the Pershing, denying here Jpeg the might of the flak. Now we got Jesulin actually going for the bazooka. I'm simply thinking they've gone for it already.
Pushed us off the sector.
Bazooka team is out.
Keep your damn head
And
down.
it seems a bit inefficient to go for it this way.
A whole bazooka squad has been killed.
And there we go. Tiger tank arrived here, supported. It's an in from the 8th Schwerer Panzerabteilung. Utterly obliterating the bazooka team here, leaving Jesulin, imagine, a bit shocked. God damn, they get what? Holy
The captain's been killed.
moly! This guy must have been running the propaganda moves. He's just like one-shotting things left and right. And perhaps not there, but you know, it's definitely aiming better than the American gunner.
Support the Krauts are down to 250 points. Defend our victory point.
Southside Pioneers only got the switching the M16 as the Tiger tank slowly advances here. Pioneers nabbing a bazooka. Look at this, Friedrich. I'm an American. I have diabetes, but I can't afford to treat it. Anyways, Tiger tank moving forward here, backed up at Martyrs.
A victory point has fallen into enemy control.
50 cal being prepared here for Jesulin. got Jpeg selected here for Jpeg. On his spare munitions there. Oh, Blitzkrieg just again. Nothing really happening in missions. Neither side. Yeah, there's apparently German mineers that comes up. Oh, that's American mines. They just did lay down the mark.
They've captured a
Just
victory point.
pretty quickly. We wanted to. Tiger and Martyrs heading north at sea. Pershing them upon the Grenadiers. Good shot from Martyr on the Sherman. Light tank hanging a bit back. There you go, Pershing scored a wipe there. You're trying to hit some bazooka teams there, but striking without direct line of sight. The south of it are poking about here and there. Left looks like the battlefield's for once being dragged towards the north here. The tactics is utterly annihilating John there as he gets hit with an 88mm high explosive shell. The assault force which bazooka team gets hit with their own white phosphorus rocket as apparently Bob there didn't know how to aim it. Thank God, that's gotta be a hell of a thing just to get covered in your own white phosphorus. Okay, on the way for Jesulin.
The enemy have taken territory from us. A victory point is under attack.
We've got Jesulin switching south to the desert. And he's in trouble. We need to get them out before they get wiped. Another flak 30 for Jpeg.
They have taken our victory point.
They're sending us a field upgrade.
149 on 92.
Hellcat has been completed.
There you got M18 Hellcat tank strike for Jesulin.
Commander, we've lost a sector.
Get back! Enemy
Getting
troops!
movement here. Americans once more descending upon the southern victory point like locusts. What you got here? Jpeg's moving more forces southwards. It does leave a bit of a token force up to these steel grab points up north and defend them. 49's on 92.
Keep firing! That's it. Secured. Get ready for action. Jesus! We're gonna get
Bazooka team engaged. Chinese moving forward, backed up with the mighty Tiger. American forces hanging a bit back. Oh no, switching away from northwards again. I think trying to perhaps dodge clear the Tiger tank and the motors. I think trying to keep Jpeg in his toes. But that leaves the 30 count upgrade to 5th count to be smashed apart with the Tiger tank. North there we got Jesulin's armor moving forwards.
We're losing it. You have 3 command points available. Victory point now under enemy control.
Pushing in there is about to let loose the Indonesia further south. Jpeg finding out he got full 49, 176. Got another Hellcat 2 for Jesulin. Machine gun quickly escaping through the back door there with Villas. Several American large tanks appear, convincing the machine gunners there's probably a better time to be elsewhere.
Heavy weapon teams are being drilled in rapid reposition training as we speak.
Sprint for support weapons, as long as they're in combat.
We have a Hellcat reporting for duty.
Another Hellcat ready for Jesulin.
We're gonna get our asses shot!
149, 171. Another Martyr for Jpeg pushing to Tula 3 there.
You ain't shit! You hear?
And there we go. Bit of a exchange here before quick withdrawing here. We got 149, 163. Jpeg there. Being a bit squeezed victory point wise to put it gently. It does maintain lead in terms of casualties. Infantry, the vehicle wise, is actually there you go. We've got Jesulin going in hard with the Hellcats, the Sherman. Pershing remaining a bit more defensively minded. There you go. First Hellcat gunner having them charging first. I think it was less than easy for Jesulin.
Captured a
Second Hellcat gunner. Oh, it's actually the Pershing. He was shown from the Hungry
You have command points.
all the way though, not looking great here for Jesulin. He's about to lose his Pershing too. Got the Tiger tank, which is something, but it gets knocked out there by Armada.
It's gone.
And the price here, I think, for Jesulin is going to be too massive. And there you go, GG, game over. Loss for democracy, victory for the German Reich. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the match. You learned something from it. This is Pro Links. Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye, everyone.